So when we look at the 10%, este, and then scripture says God asks you to do so. So for the sake of good, you should do this, right? We're translating it into understandable, non-scary language. God says to do this. Oh, what the hell? No, for the greater good, you should do this. That sounds better. Like, okay, I think I can agree with that. Without being scared about God or Jesus or whoever, any gods or religions or whatever. So, right, the scripture says, for the sake of the greater good, you should dedicate 10% of yourself or the things that you do to me, right? The good, right? God, let's just, the good, you know? Dedicate 10% of yourself to what is good. That's all you need is 10%. It's not 20 or 30 or 40%. It's 10% of your day, of your being, of yourself. Now, the concept of me working, right? I go to work, I work a whole week, they pay me my check. Then on Sunday, I give 10% of that check to the church, right? That's what we do, right? That's what people do. But look, first fruits, right? First fruits. That money that I earned, that's not my first fruits. Way before I even clock in to my job, I'm producing fruit on my behavior, on how I talk, on how I treat each other. If I'm doing what's good for my neighbors, if I'm helping others, if I'm loving and caring, those are my first fruits. Before I even leave the house, before I even clock into work, before any of that. So now let's go back and look at it again. 10% of yourself, right? Of your day, este, dedicated to what's good. That's it. That's all you need to worry about. Not 5%. 5% is okay, but 10% is just about right. So over time, this little percentage of myself that I'm dedicating to good becomes easier to do. And then automatically that percentage gets bigger and bigger of what I dedicate myself to, every day. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not talking about money. When we think it's about money, we get confused. Because now we're worried about the actual currency that I have to earn at work to take to the building, to the institution, and give it to them to do good. And look, there is nothing wrong with donating your money to something that goes to do good. Churches do good. They raise money for homeless people, whatever. We're not here to criticize the institution. What we are here to look at is we're looking at the importance and why the importance of this 10% that you dedicate to this thing that we call God, right? Or whatever, but that's what we're breaking down, right? Because once we remove even what the church teaches about God asking for whatever, and we just look at it in a general sense, we can understand that, okay, I understand. With every little bit of myself that I dedicate per day to being good, over longer stretches, longer periods of time, those behaviors become easier to do, and they become more. They happen on more occasions.
This is Thesis.